Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel Taslima My Art. I'm Taz, or welcome if you're new. I'm so excited to share with you my 4th ever attempt at a resin bloom as a beginner. This is definitely the best bloom I've done to date, so I'm super excited and I hope you like it as much as I do. A big thank you to all my subscribers, viewers and Patreon members. If you'd like to try out the products and materials I use in this video, which come from Let's Resin and Resiners, you can find the discount codes and referral links to make a saving in my description box below. So we're going to start with Let's Resin's 1:1 ratio epoxy resin, and I'm also using Let's Resin's Ocean White pigment. My art studio today is currently at 26 degrees, which is on the warm side but still workable, and I'm using my digital thermometer to double check my resin temperature, and I'm using all 4 of my Resiners machines to get that clean professional finish. So I've popped equal parts of A and B into my cup, and I'm using Resiners dual head mixer with the silicone paddles. This is an upgraded mixer to mix it up. This machine makes mixing effortless and helps reduce bubbles, which is perfect for bloom work. It's so easy to operate and clean. Honestly, it's a game changer for me for my resin crafts. For health and safety, I'm using the purair air purifying system and my airless vacuum chamber from Resiners to get rid of those bubbles. I really do love all of Resiners products, their machines. They're genuinely a game changer, and if you'd like one of these, you can get a 15% discount using the code Taslima My Art or use the referral link down below. So my degassing is done, and here is my resin, completely crystal clear. Amazing. Once my resin comes out of the vacuum chamber, I lightly spritz the top to get rid of any surface bubbles using isopropyl alcohol, and I then keep checking my resin and leaving it until it gets to the right temperature. 33 to 36 degrees Celsius is good enough for me, so we're good to go. I begin by decanting my resin into a small cup for my white pigment that I'm going to pipe on later, and I only need a little bit of that, and I'm going to pour the rest of my resin straight into my mould. I do it very slowly and gently and close to the mould so I don't introduce any new bubbles. And I'll just scrape the rest of it in so as not to waste any resin. Resin can be quite expensive, but I'm super grateful to Let's Resin for sending me this resin to create videos with, and I'm super grateful to all of my viewers and subscribers for the super thanks that you give me, the likes and the comments and the watch hours and sharing my videos. It really helps. So now I get my Ocean White pigment from Let's Resin and I put a tiniest little spot of it onto my spoon. I only need a tiny amount for this amount of resin, so I just stir that right in very quickly, and that's pretty easy to do, and it is all trial and error at this stage. Particularly if you're a beginner, don't worry if you get it wrong. I think the main thing is having fun along the way and learning and improving with every go, so I really like how this turned out. So I'm adding some of these tiny little navy blue pixie beads or little roly-poly beads, and I'm popping them into the center. I don't really want a lot, so I'm using a tiny miniature spoon to do it. I'm just going to splay out some on the edges and pray that it stays there and doesn't move around. Today I'll be using Let's Resin dyes Ruby Red and Peacock Blue, and I'm very gently squeezing the bottles and putting down some droplets onto my thin layer of resin, and I'll play some music while you watch the rest. I'll be piping on the white again and trying to up my piping skills, which need a lot of work unfortunately, but yeah, we'll see how this goes. So enjoy watching and listening to some music.
To think the world of you, but somewhere down the line we changed and we grew and we fell out of touch as time goes by. Still I'm holding on to you. I know that it's time for me to let you go. I know that it's time for us to part, though it breaks my heart. Baby, it's to be inseparable. I used to stand by you. Now I'm only holding on to a bittersweet memory of you. Oh, I wish it wasn't true. I know that it's time for me to let you go. I know that it's time for us to part. Though it breaks my heart, baby, it's time for me to face the truth and say it out loud. I don't know you anymore. I don't know you anymore, like I used to do before. To think the world of you. Somewhere down the line, we change and we grow and we fall out of touch as time goes by. Oh, still I'm holding on to you. I know that it's time for me to let you go. I know that it's time for us to part. Though it breaks my heart, time for me to face the truth.
Okay, my friends, it's the next day and it's fully cured, and you can see the back. I didn't really put enough of that black mica pigment down because it's rather grey, but I quite like that. And I see some blobs on the front, so it's time to demold this now. So, drum roll, let's see what happened. And this is my 4th ever try, and I haven't had any attempts in between, so whatever happens, I'll be happy with it. You know, I don't expect any miracles, but let's see. Yes, we can in a minute. Let me just 1, 2, 3, ta-da! Look at that, Mummy made a flower. There's some blue bits here that kind of went off in one direction, which is weird. But look, it actually worked. Look at this flower I made. What do you guys think?
Wow.
Isn't it gorgeous? Yes. So many petals. Look at all the petals.
And froggy.
I made a bit of a boo-boo here with the 2 white dots.
And froggy.
Oh yes, we've seen that, love. Girls, what are you doing?
Froggy. See her.
Okay.
Froggy. See her. See Froggy.
Wow, let's have a look at the close-up now. That's just my 4-year-old and 6-year-old in the background playing around, which is the usual case in my videos, but I do tend to mute that out. But I am absolutely in love with this. Look at all the different layers of petals and the colours, and there's 3 different colours, the white, the turquoise and the red, and the little mini beads, they were beautiful as well. I really, really like this one. This is definitely the best one I've done so far. What do you guys think of it? It's not perfect, but I really, really like it. And these are my 4 attempts so far. I thought you'd like seeing them together. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And what do you think? Do you think I'm improving? I think I am. At least this one is my favourite so far. But I do like number 3 as well. So here they are, lined up in the sun. That was my first one, which was a total fail because I had no pigment paste and I had to use acrylic paint. And that was my second one. This is this lovely 3rd one. I really like this one. And my 4th one where I actually got petals and folding and all the different multiple layers. It's gorgeous. But I need to perfect it, so I will keep on going and see what we create next time. So there's lots of glamour shots coming up. Do stay till the end, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. I put it in the light box, but it sort of faded out the colours with the bright light, so you couldn't really see clearly, but it looked a lot better in natural sunlight. I'd like to take this opportunity to say a massive heartfelt thank you to all of you who are watching this video. You really mean a lot to me. Coming and watching and supporting my channel and helping it grow bit by bit means everything. Thank you for leaving comments down below and for sharing it with your friends. It helps others discover my content and enjoy it as much as you do, so massive thanks. So that's it from me this week. Oh, and don't forget, every Saturday at 5 PM EST, 10 PM UK, I have a collaboration called a Creative Art Collective, so do join us for some great art and some fun in the live chat. Up next is Let's Pour with Patty.